What's up guys, Lepter1 here, and welcome to a game that you guys probably haven't seen on my channel unless you guys watch the Ouya video, but this is a game that I've been playing a lot recently, and it's called Super Monday Night Combat, now, or SMNC for short, which you'll see in the title of the videos. Now, I really don't play RTSs, which this is an RTS. It's a third-person RTS like League of Legends, like Smite, like those games, which I don't play. I never play those games, and I really never wanted to get into League of Legends because I thought I would get addicted to it. Now, this game certainly does have me addicted, and there's a lot of things I really enjoy playing about it. Simply the fact that it is a shooter makes it very appealing to me, and I have been playing this a lot. I'm already level 20, I believe, and it does take a while to get to, you know, and I've been putting a lot of work trying to understand the game because it does have a high learning curve. It is pretty tough to learn how to play, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm doing in the game. Wanted to help you guys get started if you've never played the game before. It is free. You can get it on Steam, and the model is, if you ask me, pretty pay to play, but you can get away with spending, I don't know, less than 10 bucks, and you'll have an extremely enjoyable experience playing the game, which is exactly what I'm having. I've been playing this a lot, like I said, and currently you'll see me playing one of the pros who's called Captain Spark. Now, Captain Spark is a very versatile class from what I've seen. I think he's actually the most versatile, or the most nimble, where you can get across the map very quickly with this class. The other class that I've been playing is the Assault, and sometimes I get put as other classes or pros. I'm gonna have to stop saying classes, but pros, I sometimes other people choose them before you, and there's nothing you can do about that. But I have played as Carl, I played as the big dude, I can't even remember what his name is now, but the most enjoyable time I've had playing this game is as Captain Spark. And one of the reasons is that the class is kind of like Spy in Team Fortress 2. You have to ambush, you have to strike when they're weak. Well, it's not like TF2 where you have to strike when they're weak, but the class really is, you have to think about what you do. It really is a skill-based shooter. Now, Captain Spark has a few skills that you'll see me using. Now, the idea is to take out as many bots as you can before you attack other pros, because you need to level up. So what I do is in the beginning you saw me go out and start shooting at the bots and start shooting at the players until the bots got there, and you can get some quick and easy shots off and pick up some points. Now, the most important thing you need to remember is after you kill the bots, go collect the coins. If you see coins on the ground, unless they're decoy coins by the player on the screen right now, that guy's weapon, he's called the Wascott, and his primary fires decoy coins that blow up after 3 seconds or blow up on contact. So if a player tries to pick them up, they're a great decoy. Now, pick up those coins because they will allow you to get more money for your team, to level up your character, which is extremely important. So if you're trying to battle someone that's a higher combat level than you, both in the game and in overall in the overall scheme of things, you will lose. And unless you're godly and you can beat them, but and that's, of course, that's a case where this is a skill-based shooter. This is where you really do have to aim, you do have to think while playing it, and that's what I love about it, because I hate games where it's the easiest thing in the world to play and you just click here and you click there and that's it. This is much more, how should I say it, skill-based to me, and it's much more entertaining. There's a lot of stuff happening on screen which you guys might not understand, but let me kind of break down Captain Spark for you. So, with Captain Spark, you have a few skills that are extremely important. So your sword is one of them. The sword can deal lots of damage, and the thing that Captain Spark does the best is, I'll just call him Spark from now on, is the grapple. Okay, so every pro has a grapple, and Captain Sparks just so happens to be very grapple centered. So what he does is he grabs the player and launches him behind him. So that's extremely useful for using to launch a player behind into the enemy team, into your own team, I'm sorry, or launching them off of a platform. And Captain Spark is really good at kind of evading people. So if you see me roll, that's done by pressing R, I believe, and it's extremely useful to do to get away. Now, if I press Shift, my character will actually teleport. Now, all of these skills have a cooldown effect, so you can't just use them all the time. Now, my secondary weapon is good for taking out turrets, it's good for taking out bots, and from afar, if a player is weak, don't underestimate the power of that weapon. It's excellent for taking down players from a distance as well. Now, if you see me here, I gotta protect the lanes too. You can't just roam around and expect to beat the other team. You know, you have to protect your lanes. You gotta keep spawning bots, because that money, it doesn't do anything sitting in your inventory. You have to move around. You gotta try and take out the other pros. You gotta take out the bots when they come at you, and the such. So if you don't know what's going on, the upper area of in Super Monday Night Combat is called the jungle. Now, the jungle spawns neutral bots, which are the black bots you'll see roaming around. Sometimes they spawn more powerful ones, sometimes they're weaker, etc., etc. But it's a good vantage point to play from up top. Now, I always try and move around and sneak around and try and throw these guys into my team or off the side of the walls, but it's not the easiest class to play, because if someone's better than you, you will get wrecked. And the first few games that you have, you're not going to know what's going on. You're just going to keep getting destroyed. And I would recommend, when you start out, to play as the Assault, because it's a very straightforward class. You have a good primary, a good secondary, good kill, a good grapple, and you can learn the basics of the game very easily. Now, as Captain Spark, though, you're going to want to pursue people when they're weak, because that's the greatest. When somebody's running away from you, that's when you know you have them. When they're running away, you can end up killing them, and when you kill someone in Super Monday Night Combat, you get your team a lot of points. And if you're dying in Super Monday Night Combat, it's something called feeding, where you feed the other team kills, and when you die, that's one of the most important things. You can't die in Super Monday Night Combat. You need to know when you need to leave. And not knowing when that limit is pretty bad. So if you see me here, I flee a lot, but that's not bad, because the higher your level is, the longer your respawn time will be, and the longer your respawn time is, the more the other team can walk all over you, so to speak. So if you see this guy, he made an excellent move, moved right into me, and I just ended up launching myself off the side, which of course grants me the kill at least, but you know, he gets the assist, and that gets him a lot of points, and it takes me out of the match for 10 seconds or so. Now, at the top, you'll see that our right side isn't doing so well. Now, I don't know if I notice it. I probably don't. Oh, no, I did. And the idea is that you can't ever lose sense of what's going on. The HUD is very good. There's a lot of information that you need to keep track of, but if you do, you're going to do really well in the game. So right now, I try and chase down this guy and chuck him back into my team. So then I can just simply follow him down and pick up the kill. So with Captain Spark, you need to know when to strike. That's the most important thing. Now, this is, by the way, the only guy I spent my money on. I spent $7.50 in this game, and it's overpriced as is, but I was getting destroyed by Captain Sparks, so they would constantly kill me, and I was like, I need to get good at this class. So I did. I'm doing my best to try and figure out what's going on, and I'm trying to do my best to get better at the game. So hopefully, if you guys like this, I can actually provide some informative commentaries on the different classes, on what's supposed to be done, etc. So the grapple kill from Captain Spark when leveled up is extremely powerful, and when you level it up enough, you can actually take down people very easily just by grappling them. So if you see here, oh, I tried to grapple him there, didn't work out, ended up dying because I had my secondary out and whatever. But one of the key things I would recommend is actually to, because one of the key things is how you level up. So you need to know every class or pro has their own preferred skill upgrade path, and a kind of, if you're not doing so well, you have a different upgrade path that you want to take to maximize what you can do in a game. So if you're weaker, you're gonna want to be able to escape more easily. So that's why if you're Captain Spark and you're not doing so well, you're gonna want to upgrade your teleport ability, which is my shift, which allows you to teleport through walls. It's an excellent way to get away. Now, what I level up and what I've read on the forums is the best possible route to level is you level your attack, then your defense, and then your grapple, and then your attack, then your defense, then your grapple, and then you go forward and you level up your teleport ability twice. Now, of course, there are differences, so if you are much better and you want to really be good at grappling, then by all means, go grapple your heart out, and if you can be credit to team, which is ultimately what you really have to concentrate on, and great grapple kill there. I saw that he was weak, came in, took him out, because he's of course a defense, and as a defense you really want to take those guys out because they were pushing us forward, and that was not boding well for my team. Now, the match is coming to a close here, and we are pushing them forward, and as you can see, I'm kind of saving up my money because I haven't been, let's say, spending it on that many bots, because there's a few bots you can buy. The base limit is $500 or whatever for the regular bots. Then you can buy a more powerful $1,000 bot who I believe targets players. If he can find any players, he'll move forward as them. Then, if you save up enough money, there's a $4,000 bot that's very important and pretty much a key component to winning the games, which is that guy that you see on the screen right now. This guy is when you're making the final push, you want to move into their money ball and take it down. And one of the key things that people don't know is that you can't take down a money ball without bots. Bots are what you need to do, to be able to bring down their money ball, and then you can just wail away at it. And then you really want to go off and just go for it. Now, of course, our team is kind of attacking the money ball right now, and I want to get over there so that I can have a part in either protecting my players or my bots who are taking it out, or bringing the money ball down myself. As Captain Spark, you do take out bots very easily. I forgot to note that, and here we go, another chase down kill right there. And anyways, this match is coming to a close. I believe we win right about now, and that's that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys want to see more of Super Monday Night Combat, please let me know in the comments. If you guys thought this was informative, please remember to share it, because that is unbelievably useful and helpful to me. And that's about that. Remember to rate it, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. This was, I don't know the maps yet. I don't know much about the game, frankly. I have a product set, I have a few endorsements, nothing major. But I ended up doing pretty well this game, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I wanted to share what I think of the game as a whole, because I am enjoying it thoroughly. See everybody, Lepter1 out.